lovely folk and beautiful souls. I have one last. It's going to be the fastest unboxing in the Midwest because that's where I am. This is the Anna K Tarot, which everyone raves about. I am super excited to see it in person. I feel like the box is kind of flimsy, but we'll see. Here, I'm going to scooch these out of the way so you can get it all in there. Okay, so I have 8 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. All right, so yeah, the box isn't super exciting. It's just a little flimsier than others. I do like the nice, thick, beautiful handbook with the full-size pictures. They look to be the same size as the cards. I like that. All right, so, and that's a beautiful cover. I'll set that there. All right, and we're gonna open this up. I'm out on my porch, so you're gonna hear birds and things, and hopefully you can hear my voice pretty well. Oh, that's light. I like that. I like that a lot. And I also like that it's reversible, so that's nice. Okay. These are thin, pretty thin. They could definitely use some edging for sure. I have never, I may have mentioned this before, but I've never edged a deck. I'm looking forward to my first time, so I will share that. And here we go. We're gonna start looking through this deck and having some fun real quick. We have the Fool. No animal or dog specifically, and also they are about to go right off the frame, which is completely interesting to me. I am not sure what that's all about. I'm gonna tilt this just a little bit. Okay. Do like the Magician. Also interesting that he's not facing you, as they are in most depictions. Ah, the High Priestess and her moons. Okay, I'm starting to see why everybody loves this deck for sure. The Empress. Interesting. What is she holding? Oh, she's got a baby. She's breastfeeding. I totally couldn't see that at first. That's beautiful. And she's got like a little ringtail cat, possibly. I love it. The Emperor's always grumpy. I tell you. Poor Emperor. Rough job. The High Priest. He reminds me of Jafar. I'm not going to lie. From Aladdin. I love the old lovers. I know someone had talked about a couple of different decks where the lovers are older. And that is completely changes the meaning a little bit for me in many ways. Well, depending on the reading. But I do enjoy that a lot. Oh, the Chariot. Very nice. Very much sun god. And moving away again. This is a very lovely, unique take on some of this stuff. What is with all this Disney imagery? Is that just me? Or does she look like the evil queen from Snow White? I have no problem with that. It might take me out of the game a little bit. I like the Wheel of Fortune a lot. That's interesting. Strength. And again, the Hanged Man, who looks a little more grumpy than some other Hanged Men. Not quite as in on the joke. Death. Not bad. Temperance. Another Temperance where she's facing away. I feel like I've seen that one again before. Or maybe it was a Justice. The Devil being more human than most devils. We're definitely looking at some bacchanalia there. Just gonna, and no human in the star card, but plants. A tenuous little plant on a very, these are interesting. Oh yeah, I like the basic sun moon. That's pretty nice, I gotta say. Okay. Judgment. That is a good Judgment or Rebirth card. The World, with the World Tree, 2 thumbs up. These are gonna, oh, I like these a lot. there's a lot going on in the art, and it's very different. It definitely takes a tack. And I remember seeing this one, the Eight of Rods, probably one of my favorite depictions of this card, that isn't just 8 sticks in the air. This giving of the note of things coming, and possibly good things. The reading in this deck is going to be very different. I can feel that already. Just going to keep flipping through this baby. The court cards seem a little lackluster to me, but that's okay. And it's rare that there are people in the aces. I noticed that earlier. I kind of like that also. I forget who I was watching or listening to the other day that was talking about this deck. And maybe I was just reading. I might have just been reading about it. But I'm really glad that the people remind me of some children's book illustrator. I'm not sure. It's not coming to me. Now these court cards are nice. Oh, that's a great Ace of Pentacles. Ugh. Four of Pentacles. That's curious. Oh, he's actually planting them instead of just admiring them on the tree. That's different. Okay. These are definitely a kind of unique take on the minor arcana for sure. And I love that Ace of Swords. I really do. And very interesting contrast here. And this looks to me like it's supposed to be the same person, except I can't tell if this is male or female, and that doesn't really matter. But it's usually a female on the Two of Swords, so going from this to this, I was curious up to that transition. And that's different. Oops, let me turn her over. Oh wow, that's harsh. Okay. Oh, that's a cute Seven of Swords. I kind of like that one. This is another one that I was reading about, and how this is such a different depiction in that she is looking in either a magic mirror. Her gown turning into this wrapping is very telling, and clearly she is the woman in the picture. Oh, he got up and walked away from the Ten of Swords. That's pretty cool. So this I like. I like this deck a lot. I am going to definitely dive deeper into this one. And there you go. We've got the Anna K Tarot. I'm going to need a bag or a box for this one because it didn't have its own little box. Just a wrapping. Put it back in there. And away we go. I hope you enjoyed that quickie unboxing for anyone who's curious. I will be using this one again for sure. Let me know if you like the walkthrough, what you think of this deck, and I'd love to talk about it. Thanks.